to my bag swag.
Welcome to Season 2, Episode 5 of Woke Wednesdays with me, Braxton Simpson. Hello, beautiful people. As you know, I'm extremely excited to be back this week, continuing my Instagram Live series. Last week, I had an amazing time chopping it up with Sierra Holmes about generational wealth and Black millennial entrepreneurship. Having the opportunity to spark these conversations and provoke thoughts in all of you has encouraged me to start opening the floor up to influential young people in our community. So today we will be interviewing Darian McGhee, Mr. Tennessee State University. So let's dive into it. Now, I know some of you may be wondering what Woke Wednesdays are. The term woke does not refer to being knowledgeable about any topic, and it doesn't only pertain to Black people. The phenomenon of being woke is an urge to challenge systemic injustices and problematic societal norms through awareness. Becoming woke refers to people being completely aware of the injustice, the discrimination, the racism, and or the ignorance conducted in a space that a person inhabits, regardless of their skin tone. Being woke means being aware. And on Woke Wednesdays, we will have discussions with hopes to make this world a more socially aware place. So, today's topic is the importance of HBCUs for the young Black king. I welcome your woke moments, ask questions, drop comments, and we will talk about it. So, let me start off by saying, if y'all hear me refer to Darian as Red, don't be confused. That's his nickname, and it's hard for me to switch it on and off. Anyways, Red and I met last year when we served on Royal Court. I was Miss Freshman, and Red was Mr. Junior. So from day one, Red has been speaking wisdom into my life, and anyone who knows Red knows what I'm talking about. He is the epitome of what an HBCU can do for the young Black king. So Black men in America are the most feared being on the planet. Black men are the most targeted being on this planet. Black men are constantly in a fight for their lives. It is so important that we teach our Black men about how they have to walk this earth, that we instill confidence and self-love in young men that are constantly being told by society that they aren't good enough. And furthermore, showing them that they are under attack. It is vital that the Black community nurture and train up the young Black king, because he will always need our support. Historically, Black colleges and universities have been known to save the young Black king, to provide support and stability, to love on him, to nurture his talents, to bring out the absolute best in him, to show him that he is royalty and nothing less. HBCUs have fathered fatherless sons, have guided lost young men, and torn down walls that shouldn't have been put up. HBCUs tackle the harsh stigmas that plague our community and Black men. So let's go back. Prior to the Civil War, higher learning opportunities were not granted to Black people, hence the start of historically Black colleges and universities. Congress defines an HBCU as a school established prior to 1964 whose principal mission was and is the education of Black Americans. So the question is, what does an HBCU do for the young Black king, the young Black person living in America, period? So let's go over some statistics. Black graduates of historically Black colleges and universities are significantly more likely to have felt supported while in college and to be thriving afterwards than their Black peers who graduated from predominantly white institutions, according to Gallup-Purdue University study. Despite the lower share of Blacks attending HBCUs in comparison to PWIs, HBCUs still account for a fair number of college degrees earned by Black students. Around 27,000 bachelor's degrees were awarded to Black students in HBCU students in 2015, making up 15% of all bachelor degrees earned by Blacks in that year. HBCUs awarded around a third of bachelor's degrees earned by Blacks in 1980. In 2013, about 48% of Black men 25 and older attended college, although half of them did not complete a degree compared to 58% of all men who attended college, who just under half Hey, Red. I can't hear you. Hold on. Okay, let's set him back. There we go. Hey, Ray.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
What school you attend? All that good stuff.
You said what? I can't hear you.
I said introduce yourself, tell us what school you attend, all that good stuff.
All right, so I'm Darian McGhee. I'm a senior mechanical engineering major from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm 21 years old, and I'm currently serve as Mr. Tennessee State University.
All right. So about everything you've been involved in or have had a leadership position in since you got to TSU.
So when I first got to TSU, my freshman year, I joined the Honors College, and I was a part of NSBE, which is the National Society of Black Engineers. I was pretty active in both of those organizations. My sophomore year, I joined SGA during the student elections, and I ran for Mr. Junior, and I won. And I also joined the Mighty Roadside chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Moving on to my junior year, I was Mr. Junior, and during that tenure, that's probably the biggest leadership role that I have held on campus, and it allowed me to, bring out more in me.
Yes. How vital are HBCUs for young Black men, and how has your HBCU been a vital part of your personal development?
So I feel like HBCUs, they put young Black men in a position of where they can reach their full potential, and that's one thing that I appreciate my HBCU for. HBCUs put Black men in a position that many others will never be able to experience. The environment allows me to be around other intellectual Black people. It's like iron sharpening iron. It's good. It's great. I love it. Just like me and you, Braxton. Like when we all together, we got good things going on, great things going on in our mind, and that's just, you can't get that everywhere. People don't understand that, but you can't get that everywhere. And I really appreciate Tennessee State for the small things like that.
Mm-hmm. So, what advice would you give to young Black men entering their freshman year of college?
So, young Black men entering their freshman year of college. I say the biggest thing you need to do is you need to have a strong foundation. That's the most important thing I feel like allowed me to be successful during my freshman year. College is a fast lifestyle, and during your freshman years, it can be a hard transition for many, but grades and school is the reason why you come to college. So ultimately, that's what you should put number one. Everything else is not going anywhere, and there's plenty of time for you to accomplish anything you want to do in college.
So, what would you say is the biggest issue or problem facing young Black men today?
I think young Black men today are suffering with, it's almost like a curse with the incarceration system. It seems to be that so many young Black men are targeted for no reason whatsoever. And as Mr. Tennessee State University or anybody in any kind of leadership position, all that we really can do is push for better changes. It's not going to change overnight, but if we all work together, we can work to change that.
For sure. Okay, so plans as Mr. Tennessee State University.
As Mr. Tennessee State University, my platform was the perfect gift. GIFT stands for greatness, inspiration, fearless, and truth. And I just feel like those are 4 attributes that every Black king should have. And through my platform, I plan to work with professional development and social development of the young Black men on campus. I plan to do that through the initiative but on campus it'll be an event called the King's Corner. It'll be more of a segment of events, and it's geared toward keeping men in school and pushing them toward giving them the resources, everything they need for success. You know what I'm saying? Everything is not, it's not given on a spoon for everybody. And I feel like my purpose is to, push more black men to follow that path, that successful path.
And for those that don't know, Red really started that initiative last year during his junior year when he implemented Tailored Tuesdays on our campus. So that was really successful on campus. So, last question. As you enter your senior year of college, what would you say has been your most significant accomplishment or takeaway, and why?
I don't think I have any really takeaways from college, like L's, but I feel like my biggest accomplishment would definitely be just getting the scholarship. I'm a presidential scholar, and maintaining that scholarship really has put me in a position to come to college, not have to pay, and still be able to do what I love. I love TSU, and I love to impact people, but I feel like that's just my purpose that I've kind of found my way while I've been here at Tennessee State University.
But thank you so much, Red, for your time today.
Okay, no.
Tell the people that.
Okay, so of course my IG is DMcGhee3. I'm not too active on social media, but I'm working to change that in the coming year, as you may know.
But thanks everybody for tuning in. Be sure to DM me any topics you want to see featured on the next Woke Wednesday. If you are interested in appearing on Woke Wednesdays, hit me up. I'll see you next week. Remember, wake up or stay asleep.